I am back again, and I'm here to try another whiskey. This one here is relatively local. It's a Canadian whiskey from Goodridge and Williams. Canadian whiskey. It's called Western Grains, aged in ex-bourbon barrels, 40% alcohol by volume, made in Delta, BC, so just a quick ferry ride from here. Goodridge and Williams. Now there's a bunch of stuff on the back here. I'm going to read this after I've got it open and ported ram. It looks like it has an easy to open, easy to open pull tab. The plastic comes right off. Oh, that's a tight cork. Either the corks are getting tighter or I'm getting weaker. It's a synthetic one too. Okay, here we go. %40 alcohol by volume. This one here, $39.99. That's a small distillery, so you know they're going to cost a little more. Liquor tax is $4. Goods and services tax $2. 10-cent bottle deposit. Out the door for $46.09. Just around, maybe around the same price as the NHL Alumni Series from J.P. Weiser's. What's it say on here? This exceptionally smooth whiskey was made in Western Canada, a region famous for the quality of its grains. Bourbon barrel aging gives this blended whiskey notes of new wood, stone fruit, toffee, and honey. Made by Goodridge and Williams Distilling, a proudly independent Canadian distillery. Enjoy straight or in your favorite mixed drink. Cheers. Return for a refund where applicable, and so on. Well, let's see. I always like to start my night with something at around 40% alcohol by volume. Something that isn't going to have extreme flavors. Something that's usually easy drinking to calibrate the palate. It smells like Canadian whiskey. I'm getting some corn sweetness, and right away there's a rye element to it, and some chocolate, dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate on the nose, along with corn sweetness and a little bit of rye spice. It does not say how old this is, but it's made in Delta, BC, so close to sea level. Fraser River Delta, just outside of Vancouver. Yep. Has a good smell to it. That's intriguing. Dark chocolate. Sweetness, honey. I think I just read that on the label. Maybe I'll get more of that honey sweetness on the palate. It's my first whiskey of the night. Okay. I'm not getting so much toffee or chocolate. It's smooth, but I also find that it lacks character. I'm not getting a lot of, there's a bit of a rye spice, but it doesn't coat the whole mouth. I'm not getting the toffee that they said I was going to get. Bit of rye spice mixed with corn sweetness on the palate. Either this is going to open up or not. And this was quite a promising nose too. On the nose I'm still getting some of that dark chocolate and some of those honey notes, yes. But not so much on the palate. I wonder how much it's going to open up. Still, that nose is promising. You know, there may be something underneath that. But this is not at all like the one I had recently, the Caribou Crossing, which is also a 40% alcohol by volume Canadian whiskey, but it is really good. It's got a lot of flavor. But this is kind of bland. I don't think it's worth $40. I'd pay $25 for it, but not $46. Well, I guess I won't be trying any of their other offerings, because I think their other offerings cost more, and they're older, and they have more fancy casking or whatever. And the aftertaste, the finish, not very long, a little bit bitter. This does not satisfy me much. I may come back to it later on and see if it improves with time. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.